Hey ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. Someday, and that day is today, we're going to actually long for the Democrat presidents like Bill Clinton that came before. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out and they help our channel continue to grow. And if you're not watching us on YouTube, please follow that address in the lower right hand corner. It's youtube.com/@explainamerica. When you get there, please hit subscribe absolutely free. It really helps us out. Former President Bill Clinton is an old school Democrat. Yes, we disagree on policy issues, but we agree on a lot of things. First of all, he was a great economic president. Secondly, he's strong on the border, always was. And, third, well, no, I can't get into that. That's a cultural issue. I'll get in trouble on this platform. But he knows who a man is, and he knows who's not a man, and things like that. He's a pretty basic, regular guy, Did he do some wrong things? He did. Am I a fan? Not a fan. No, we disagree on policy issues. Don't hate the man. Don't dislike the man. We disagree on policy issues, but he's an old school Democrat, and what you have to understand about old school Democrats is they agree with us on a lot of issues. In fact, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is an old school Democrat. Elon Musk, old school Democrat. Jillian Michaels, old school Democrat. They're getting on board the conservative train. And the reason they're doing that is because our values align a lot closer to theirs than the far left that's running the Democrat Party right now. So it should be no surprise that former President Clinton absolutely shoved Vice President Harris, the Democrat nominee for president, under the bus when asked about an immigration question. He was asked specifically about the life-ending altercation between an illegal migrant and one Laken Riley. May she rest in peace. I don't want to use her as a political prop. She's worth more than that. Her life was worth more than that, but she did die. And it was at the hands of an illegal alien who was not properly vetted by this government, the Biden-Harris government. And Bill Clinton actually, to his credit, called it out and said if they were properly vetted, that would have probably never happened. Well, you can't, to Miss Riley's family, I'm sorry. But as a country, we can't sweep that under the rug because we don't want anybody else to suffer the fate your daughter suffered. We don't want any other families to suffer the pain your family feels. So with respect to you, I'm bringing this up today. With respect to you and the suffering you've been through. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to use your daughter as a political prop. This could have been anybody. It could have been anybody. The point he's making goes beyond young Miss Riley and to the broader point. Vetting is important and it's not being done the way it should be right now. Don't believe me. I want you to listen to former President William Jefferson Clinton and let me know what you think in the comments.
You had a case in Georgia not very long ago, didn't you? They made an ad about a young woman who'd been killed by an immigrant. Yeah, well, if they'd all been properly vetted, that probably wouldn't have happened. But if they're all properly vetted and that doesn't happen, and America is not having enough babies to keep our populations up. Okay. So we need immigrants that have been vetted to do work. Right. There wouldn't be a problem. And he couldn't keep people all torn up and upset.